Alright, if you got an 88 to 98 GM truck, Yukon, Tahoe, Sierra, Cheyenne, you know, whatever you want to call. I mean, unless you got something like me, like a two-door Tahoe, yeah, what's up? And your parking lights don't work on one side, or it could be on both sides. And if you constantly replace your bulbs or whatever, that doesn't fix it. This is how to fix it. The bulb connector sockets become old and brittle and poor contact inside, and I even try to clean this one, but the plastic just comes apart, so that goes in the trash. You can put these guys on here, match the color to the color, trim it back, trim the original harness back about, you know, 6 inches or so from here, so probably right about here is where I would just cut it. Then you can re-splice, heat shrink, put your shit together, and then you're good to go. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get it one hand so I can show you how these heat shrinks work. The heat shrink and the solder all in one. There we go. Come on, go in your home, go in your home. Okay. Got it on there. And then what you're gonna see here, you're gonna see if I can get the solder to shrink on camera. And that's it. Let it cool off. Jeez, I dropped my phone way too many times. It used to be really good. Let it cool off. That's it. I gotta get me a new bulb. This one is done. So, what I can do now is come up here. Those work. This one works. Obviously, this one doesn't, and that one turns on too. So, yeah. Alright, well, so you don't get confused like how I got confused. Are you gonna focus? Alright, so you don't get confused like I did. Look, they're on now. This one's on. And yeah, pretty simple. Pretty easy. Brown goes to brown, black goes to black, and then the colored goes to the colored. That's pretty much it. You cut them and splice them however you want them. Also, make sure that you have functioning bulbs so you don't lose your mind and wonder why your thing's not turning on, and then you dissect everything and actually take the connector apart and make sure you have power in here. But it's pretty simple. So the bulbs that are back here, these are the ones that are working right now. I mean, you could just cut them, splice them back there and put them on, because the bulb sockets themselves come apart and become all brittle. As you can see here, really poor contact inside the plastic. Everything just comes apart and it blocks the electrical connection. So those go over there. But then that's it. That was pretty simple. A little time lapse putting everything together. I've been MIA, I know, but I got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Smells good. Oh, it's a little hot right there. Hello? Oh no. Oh no. But we're looking good right now. Everything's fine. No transmission cooler leak. Everything is A1. I got a noise in the rear end, but don't worry about that. I should probably charge up my battery right now too, since it's gonna die. But I got a lithium ion that I'm gonna put in it. Yeah. Got some shocks and other kind of little stuff like that I plan to do to it too, but just a little thing on how to fix any of your OBS lights, any of your OBS stuff. This is, again, stuff. This stuff is super simple. So I'm gonna put it all back together, and I'm actually gonna go get a bulb from O'Reilly's, or get a bulb set, and you know, get this thing working. I will do the time lapse on how I heat shrink everything and make it look all nice, but just so you can see, you know, again, brown and brown, black and black, white and brown. And I was tripping for a second. I'm like, why isn't it turning on? What's the deal with it, bro? And this is a bad thing about being a tech, because you start pulling up wiring diagrams and everything. So this is the parking lamp for the right, and then that's for the left. You can see park right there. Park is brown. Park is brown. I was tripping. I'm like, why aren't my blinkers turning on? And, you know, kind of find out bulb was broken. Stupid. But anyways, I'll put it back together.